today is 7 on Sunday. I kind of feel like this is fitting because we're talking about romances that we don't like today. So it's the couples that you just think never should have ended up together, people you can hate in general, or just, you know, it sometimes just doesn't work. They try to put couples together and it doesn't work. And some of the people on my list end up with other people and I don't like this specific version of the couple, or I just hate them, or as I said, I don't think they work. And I'm excited because we did some romance stuff, but Valentine's Day is over now. So let's get into things we don't like. That's where the vibe is. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Nova and Adrian from Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I'm actually doing this one first because this is the least annoying one to me. Because I don't mind that they're together, I just thought that they worked better as friends. And like, Adrian had a crush on Nova the whole time, but for me personally, I feel like Nova never really felt anything, and then suddenly they were together. I knew where the relationship was going to go, obviously, because most books there's always a romance, it's just what happens. And I personally do like that, but it is annoying when you don't want the romance to happen and you're just like, stop it. They just seem like a really good friends unit, and I honestly just don't know how they overcame the fact that they were both lying to each other so much. And like, I feel like it could have been a, oh, I get what you were doing, let's be friends, not a let's kiss right now vibe. Just saying. And again, another one is this Savage song where they should have remained friends. So this book was marketed to me as there was no romance whatsoever, and the first book held it up, but in the second book, near the end, Kate and August had a vibe, and I'm just like, no, you were meant to keep this purely platonic. I'm a hypocrite because I always want to have romance in every book I read, but there is some situations where it's warranted that I just want them to remain normal, because again, she like kills monsters, he's a monster, it was a good vibe, it would have been a good romance vibe. And I just think purely August is like too pure for this world and could do so much better than Kate. There didn't need to be a romantic vibe, there didn't need to be any tension, and it just was always there, and I was just sad about it. I fucking hate this book, okay? I can't. I talk about this all the time, but it's purely fucking warranted. Just know that Opal and Devon are fucking shitty people and it's a fucking shitty book. So, Kale and Nezrin, okay, they are one of the couples that end up with other people, okay, but I just never liked it because in Queen of Shadows they got introduced as having this like, you know, we like each other and we can have sex sometimes, but that hasn't happened for a while. But like, I really just don't think they worked together, and that's fine because I can say that like, what couples didn't you like, and they were a couple, they did recouple. And then the shit went down and then this book happened. But like, I'm trying not to be spoilery, but just, you know, like, they just were too similar, I feel. Like, they just had a similar vibe, they had the same kind of jobs, and they just deserved so much more, and they did get that with the other relationships that they had. But I just feel like this bond was like really pushed, and I just don't know if like Sarah J Maas changed her mind on where she wanted characters to be because we kind of all didn't really like this relationship, or if it was always the plan. But I'm just happy that they got a better happy ending with different people, which is like no one else on this list got this because everyone else was an endgame relationship. Except for one where I haven't read any more of the book, so I can't tell you how I feel. But I just think, yes, I'm very happy that it got changed, because when it was this, I was not a fan. Next, I want to talk about Marin Kale, and this is an interesting one because I actually really enjoyed it in the first book, and then we got that bombshell of a second book with Glass Sword, and then I just couldn't fucking stand them anymore, okay? I left the ship and I didn't even jump to another one. I just let myself go to the bottom of the ocean because I just couldn't be invested anymore. There is no relationships in this book that are good, except for the one that was like with Farley and her brother. That was pure, and then that ended in shit too. So like, nothing was good. I just feel like after Cal made his decision at the end of the first book, it's so annoying because it's still one of the most shocking things I've ever read is this ending. Nothing has given me the same amount of It just hurts me that it crashed and burned so badly. This could have been an amazing series and it just bombed, in my opinion. But I just couldn't trust Cal after what he did, and Mare's just, oh my god, it's Cal, and I'm like, dude, he just like, you know, like, the other person had better chemistry with her and he was an asshole. Like, I'm so mad about this series, but like, I can't even remember what happened in the end, actually. Like, I don't think they did end up together, did they? I can't remember. They probably did. They probably did. It's been a while. I've kind of like blocked this series out of my mind. Next, I want to talk about this book. So this is Zealy and Ian, and this is the one that I'm talking about that, like, I don't know what the vibe is because I haven't read the second book, and I think the third book is coming at some point, but this was so freaking forced and I hated it. And what pisses me off is this was pitched as a Katana and Zuko like style love story, and it was very badly written as that, because like there is no chemistry. Like they freaking hate each other, they're villains, they're enemies, and obviously I wanted to read it because it's hate to love. I really enjoy it, but then I found this story to be so freaking annoying. Like, I found the romance as the reason I really hate this book. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I really do need to give it a reread at some point, but I've got too much other stuff to read, and I don't know if it was the time that I read it or whatnot, but the romance was a real big factor for me not enjoying this book at all. Because, like, as I said, hate to love is one of my favorite tropes, and they hate each other and next minute they're kissing. And it's like, so many books do this because I feel that the trope has turned more into hate to love to insta love very quickly. Like, it's really good when they can do a really good progression of why they hate each other, and then it makes sense and it's not just stupid miscommunication reasons, it's just stuff to understand. Stuff starts happening, but then he's all like, oh, but my dad, I have to do, no, like, there's, like, I don't even know how to talk about this book because it's been so long. I'm just mad. Just know that I'm mad about everything. I don't see it. I don't see the chemistry. I don't understand this relationship. It makes me mad. And the last one on my list is an audiobook I listened to a couple of years ago, and that is What I Like About You by Marissa Cantor. And the relationship in this book is Hallie and Nash, and I just cannot stand relationships that begin on a lie. It's just, how can you ever trust the person again? And this book causes me much grief because it's about a book reviewer, and I thought it would be so much fun, yet she lies her face off the whole entire time because she has her online persona, which is her book reviewer person, and her name's like Kels, but her real name's actually Hallie, and Kels is so popular and fun and outgoing and Hallie is not. And then she moves to the town where her online best friend Nash apparently lives, and then she doesn't tell him who she is because, oh, Kels is so cool and I'm not cool, so I'm gonna lie to him for every second of my whole entire life and then start dating him as Hallie, and then actually end up being Kels, and then ruining this boy's life because he's been in love with this other version of you, and then like, I'm mad, okay? If you've seen my book review, you know how mad I am about this, but I find that just when it's a catfish kind of situation where you lie about shit, it pisses me off. And I really didn't know that I was going to have this many relationships that I was like so hateful of, because I normally love the romance. I love the relationships. I go where the author wants me to go. So the fact that there are so many that actually piss me off, it's like, I'm excited that I could actually do the list, but just this book annoys me. And it's annoying because like a lot of these books I do like I love Tower of Dawn, and I really do like the Renegades trilogy, and the other ones I'm like, go burn in a pit because I hate you. So guys, that is all for today's video. I am like fired up now, man. Whenever you talk about things you hate, do you like feel like you're burning calories? Because I do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me or be like, that's my favorite couple ever. So if I cause any offense, I am sorry. But this is how I feel and I'm mad about it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.